What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel for another match reaction between Liverpool and Arsenal. The game has ended in 2-2 draw. That was a game of two halves, my friends. That was unbelievable game to watch. The first half, Liverpool completely dominated us. They did pretty much what the hell they want to do in that first half, and we were nowhere to be seen. They scored two quick goals, and we had no answers, and we could not defend against them in the first half. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. It was, a matter of fact, disgusting to see the Arsenal play the way they played in that first half. And then we went into our dressing room. Arteta must have given them a bollocking of a way great stand. They came back out with a fighting willingness, right? They came out and they fought with honor and courage, and we got 2 goals back, and the game ended in 2-2. But let's rewind back in the first half, right? In the first half, they were all over us. We didn't know what to do with Liverpool. We did not know how to defend against them. They were dominating us in that midfield. They were dominating us up front with their 3 players up front, right? And they had a quick throw for Robertson, who crossed the ball in, and William Saliba was caught sleeping in that penalty box area, and Gakpo was right there behind him, and he scored with a header. That was their first goal. And the second goal, well, they played through us. They really did play through us. And so Szoboszlai squared it over to Luis Diaz, right? Luis Diaz. And they scored their second goal. Quick goals, 2 quick goals it was. And I was disgusted how passive we were in the first half. And I was thinking, this game, it probably going to end up being 5-0. It's going to be an embarrassing result for Arsenal. It's going to be an embarrassing result for Arsenal. I was just literally biting on my fingernails, right? And thank God that they actually went back to the dressing room, and Arteta, whatever he told them, worked, and he made a slight little tweaks in the game, and they came back out and they were fighting. They were fighting to get goals, right? Which we did. A beautiful cross. I mean, it was an attack from us on the left side. Trossard, who usually played as that false 9, drifted out to the wing, and Martinelli played as that false 9 at that particular moment, and the ball was given to Trossard. He drifted in with his right foot, crossed it in, and Martinelli was just behind Kanate, and he got a hat to it. He scored. That was very, very good goal. A good cross from Trossard, a good header from Martinelli. 2-1, right? And then we went at him again. And this time Martin Odegaard, who doesn't shoot, decided to take a shot, and he hit a cracker, right? He hit that one so beautifully with his left foot. Alisson went up for a save, got his hand to it. He bounced it off, hit the post, spilled it back out. And who was there? Marino jumped on it with his head, and he scored 2-2. We were back in this one. We really were. And the second half, the way they dominated us in the first half, we dominated them in the second half, and that was brilliant to see. That's why I say it was a game of 2 halves. The first half, we were non-existent. In the second half, we came at them, and we showed them the fact that we are the Arsenals, and you cannot bully us, and we will hurt you guys in our own way. But then again, the game ended with us having four left wing, not left wings, left backs on the field. 4 left backs on the field. I mean, this just shows you the lack of personnel that Mikel Arteta has to work with this whole season, and that is not because of the fault of the players. It is because of the fact that he shot himself in the foot by not bringing in the players that he needed in the summer transfer and the January transfer window, right? So 4 left backs on the field, and then something crazy happened. Marino, who was, I looked at him a couple of times in the second half, and he looked exhausted. He looked exhausted. At one point, he just fell over and gave the ball away to Szoboszlai. And at that point, I said, you know what? Just take him off, right? He's so exhausted. He can't even stand on his legs. But he got a yellow card earlier in the game, and just about, I think it was just about 10 minutes left from the 90 minutes in the game. Marino decided to do a rash tackle. Very rash decision for him to do. He lost the ball just outside the box, and he tried to retrieve the ball by going in and slide tackle, and he completely missed the ball, took out Szoboszlai completely, and he received his second yellow card, and that was the red card for Mourinho. And we had to play with 10 men the last 10 minutes of that game, and we defended well. And I thought Liverpool won the game by scoring the third goal. A corner kick came in. Van Dijk got his head to it, and Raya made a great save. Despite the fact that it was straight at him, he made a great save. He spilled it out, and Robertson was standing in that penalty box area, and he hit it back into the net. And that was 3-2. I said, bloody hell, we just lost this game. But then again, the VR came in, they looked at it, and it showed that Robertson was standing offside. And the game ended 2-2. From a terrible first half for Arsenal. Terrible, I must say. They came back out in the second half, and they played with honor and courage, and they actually they clawed themselves back into the game by scoring 2 goals, and that was brilliant to see. That is my match reaction, guys, and that is the game between Liverpool and Arsenal. 2-2 it ended. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel. For you guys who's new to the channel, smash that like for the video. Subscribe to the channel as well. Be part of the community. I wish you guys have a nice continued evening. Have a nice one. Take care. Bye-bye.